Hi! Do you know how to use the same card layout with different stamp sets? It's really easy to do, and I'm going to show you how. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godbee, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 16 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. So one thing I hear from a lot of my stampers is, well, they'll tell me that they can copy, but they don't know how to come up with their own ideas. Well, I'm going to show you how to find a card template and then adapt it to another stamp set. So let's say you have the fresh fruit stamp set and want to use the strawberry stamps because you have a friend who loves strawberries and you really enjoy customizing your hand stamped greeting cards for those who are going to receive them. So you probably grab your Stampin' Up! Catalog to look at the card samples for the fresh fruit stamp set. And while they're all quite lovely, just not quite what you had in mind. So while you have your catalog, let's use this as a resource. And so we know we want to use the strawberry stamp, so let's start looking at the card samples, but not as a sample to copy, but instead with a fresh eye, we're going to look at them as a card layout, or a template if you will. So we're going to look for a card layout that uses a stamp of approximately the same size. And so I found one. Here we have the Acorny Thank You. And I went ahead and stamped the card sample. And so that acorn, that's about the same size as a strawberry. Are you starting to visualize it? And so what I did, I used that same template or layout to create a different card with the fresh fruit stamp set. So I kept everything very similar. Both of them have a doily, a different doily, both of them thread and ribbon, and of course that same layout. So we've got one card layout with two stamp sets. The next time you look at your Stampin' Up! Catalog, I have a feeling that you'll be looking at some of those card samples as card layouts to use with other stamp sets. You know, and that's how I've always envisioned that's one of the ways that the subscribers to my hassle-free cards use their exclusive card idea that they receive every 15 days. Some of them I imagine that they'd like to copy as is, and others that they use as a layout to use with their other stamp sets. You know, it's just a lot easier to do than looking at a catalog because I include all of the measurements and the supplies and directions to make that card. So if you'd like to learn more about subscribing to my hassle-free cards, well, just go to www.hasslefreecards.com and you'll be able to use those ideas as card layouts or as is. I'm Shelley Godbee, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.